Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Indianapolis Colts and the New York Jets. The regular season ends here. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. Long road to get here, but now we are here. The season finale. Playoffs begin next Saturday, so it's time for one last regular season kickoff.
In Week 18, it could just be so tricky, can't it, Mike? I mean, on one side, you got teams that have the playoffs wrapped up. So Week 18, it's a chance potentially to rest some starters or maybe get them out of the game early and get geared up for next week and the start of the playoffs. You got some teams that are fighting for their life.
Here's the punter, Braden Mann, to get this one started. And off we go here on EA Sports. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Colts offense going to take the field here for the first time. They're led out by the first-round pick in 2025. Out of Ole Miss, it's Jackson Dart.
The biggest takeaway coming off last week's loss is he just needs to make a bigger impact overall. He certainly wasn't bad. I mean, no interceptions, protected the ball. But he needs to do more. He needs to kind of let it loose and take some more shots downfield and maybe throw into some tighter windows. For his team to win, this offense needs to be better, and at the front of that is the play of the quarterback.
First carry now for the former Badger, Jonathan Taylor.
His defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
On the run to the right. Now he'll run it. And he'll mark him down just shy of the 40. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down.
For a Colts. First down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
That's another Colts first down. A gain of 16 yards. First down, Indianapolis.
Dart gonna fake the give and hold on to it. The defense not fighting. They stay at home and they tackle him for no gain. Second and 10.
Brings up second and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Out of shotgun. It's Dart. Open man. That's Alec Pierce. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. First and 10.
Colts, first down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Out of the gun, here comes Dart. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. That is Will McDonald in there for the sack. He forced his way through. A loss of 9.
And after allowing a chunk play on that previous down, nice job there settling in. They make a big play of their own, and they get him down for a sack.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Play 8 of the opening drive coming up, and now they face 3rd down. The throw is Dart. Throwing right. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
Hold on the play. Recovered by the offense.
They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. Looking to throw. It's Dart to the middle of the field. He's got Johnston. Here's 2nd and 2. 8
yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Dart going to keep this on his own read. Oh, and he takes a really good lick in the backfield. They were all over him defensively for that run.
You know, Mike, it's funny when you're facing these really elite defensive linemen, sometimes it's easier to make them the read guy rather than actually try to block them. Unfortunately, they're elite for a reason, and sometimes they're still able to make the play like we saw here.
And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points in this game as they've set up 1st and goals.
First down. 1st and goal.
Well, this is how you dream up the opening script. You get the ball first, and you want to go down and set the tone for the rest of the game. Well, looks like the coaches did a good.
What a move! He's in. Tyrone Tracy. Touchdown, Indianapolis. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
$7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This fielded at about the 9. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. So the Jets offense ready to take over for the first time. Led by their man at quarterback out of the University of Florida, it's Anthony Richardson.
Last week's performance, Mike, probably when you go back and look at it, the thing that stands out the most is just a little bit too inconsistent for their liking. I mean, he found a way to ultimately lead his team to a victory, and that's the biggest thing. And with that said, he has to do a better job of keeping the ball from getting into the wrong hands. He got too careless at times, and they made him pay for it. If he does that here today, he might not get so lucky.
At the 47-yard line.
They'll go play action. It's first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Bynum. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. And that just adds to the start for this one. They walk down the field to get the touchdown, and then the defense joins the offensive party, Greg. Each side has scored a touchdown early on.
Yeah, and you just can't draw up a worse start than this, Mike. I mean, not only to allow the opposing team to go down and score on their first drive, but then to follow it up with a pick 6. You find yourself in a big hole here early. Do they have enough to dig their way out?
Colts 14, Jets nothing.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. Cavante Turpin on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. And he'll take this to about the 28. That's Charvarius Ward, able to make the play.
2 yards on the
second down throw for Richardson. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll get about 3 here on second down before he's out of bounds.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
From the gun, Richardson. First down and 1 shy of 100. That was his 99th catch of the year.
14 yards. That's good for a Jets first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
Just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd and 7. Out of shotgun, Richardson. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
And the Jets first down. 1st and 10 at the 42.
Now Richardson. A quick throw. That's complete on the slant. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Brings up 2nd.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
And he's in! Touchdown, Jets. A touchdown, lucky number 13 on the season.
Really nice job there by the receiver, understanding what to do after you secure the catch and the ability to target him in the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. If you can hit them in stride and be accurate with the ball, there is a lot of green grass to pick up yards after the catch, and he's able to take this one all the way into the end zone for 6.
The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. So, following the touchdown, the punter man going to kick this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Here's Jonathan Taylor and the Colts offense heading back for their next possession. And we show you the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns. As you can see, he's right up there among the best in the league.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Dallas Turner in for the sack. It's a loss of 9 and sets up third down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sit and duck for this pass rush.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Throwing. Dart. The pressure gets there again, and again he goes down. Jervon Dexter. He works his way in, registers sack number 17 on the season. A fair catch. He's going to call it and take it right around his own 30-yard line. The Jets offense and Anthony Richardson getting ready for their next drive. And he has come out of the gates hot. He's been on target with his throws, and that's reflected in those numbers as he'll look to keep it going here. Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd down and 10.
They'll run it out of the gun, and it's Hall. And they'll bring this to about the 34-yard line. That's Charvarius Ward, able to make the play.
That's a gain
3rd and 7.
It's 3rd and 7.
Richardson to throw. He'll try to run for it. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the first down.
A gain of 10 yards. That's good for
They'll come up here, first and 10.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Looking to throw, Richardson. That's to the running back, Breece Hall. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
Up second and 2 at the Colts 48.
Quick hitting slant there. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They will run it over center with Hall. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. That's Tyreek Stevenson there to make the tackle.
Brings up second and
1 quarter in the books. It's the Colts out to the early lead. We're back to upstate New York in just a moment. The Jets have it here to start quarter number 2. Here now, second and 9 from the 39-yard line. As we are ready to get back underway. On second down, Richardson. Catch made there by Watson. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. Injured player on the field. And he's battled through injuries throughout his career. Christian Watson, the injured party. Something you do not want to see here in the final week of the season, as he will get himself checked out. On first down, it's Richardson. He'll swing this one out to Hall. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
a 7-yard.
Here's a second and 3 forthcoming.
Second and 3 at the 18-yard line.
Throwing, Richardson. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
To go.
Richardson. He'll find Hall out of the backfield. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
That's another Jets first down.
They'll let Richardson run this himself. And he'll take this one in. Anthony Richardson. Touchdown, New York. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Well, they were not hiding anything there. The quarterback takes off, and Greggy takes it the distance for the touchdown.
And this was a run from the jump, Mike. There was no disguising anything. There was 10 guys blocking and 1 guy running. And in this case, it's the quarterback taking it in for 6.
The extra point, up and good. And the Jets will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. Jackson now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. There's Shane Steichen, the Colts head coach. His guys head out for their next possession. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with first and 10. Dart. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
A loss of 2 brings up second and 12 at the 24-yard line.
To the air on second down. Dart. That one knocked away. And it's incomplete. Tyler Warren, the man he was looking for there. And it's going to be third down. Throwing is Dart. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Will McDonald. He's able to get to the quarterback for the second time here in this first half.
And
These pass rushers, they love these situations where they can just pin their ears back and go after the quarterback. They knew they had a chance to put an end to this drive, and they didn't let it go to waste.
Here's Bryce Behringer now, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. Now fair catch is taken back inside the 40. The Jets offense and Anthony Richardson getting ready for their next drive. And he enters the final weekend on top of the league in rushing yards by a quarterback. He has been dynamic all season long. On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. Quick throw here is complete. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 42-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd down, Richardson. Quickly to the outside and complete. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Shotgun snap and a give to Hall. And he'll get it back to midfield. That's it. No gain on the play.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 50-yard line.
To throw, it's Richardson. Man is open, middle of the field. It is caught. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
He'll hit Tucker on the slant. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
4 yards. That's another Jets 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Throwing is Richardson. Quick throw, taken in. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 14-yard line.
A 2nd down throw for Richardson. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
From the gun, Richardson. He'll try and get there, and he will score! Anthony Richardson. Touchdown, Jets. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs could be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
Makes the score Jets 21, Colts 14.
So, following the touchdown, the punter man going to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. There's Shane Steichen, the Colts head coach. His guys head out for their next possession. They're searching here for the tying score, down 21-14. And they'll begin 1st and 10. Throwing right, that's Johnston. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Will McDonald. He's been hard to handle, to say the least. That's now 3 sacks, 3 in the first half. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Now, a ball thrown deep for Johnston. That's hard. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line. To throw, it's Dart on 1st and 10. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
10 more yards. That's another Colts.
They'll work the middle here with Taylor. And he broke through the initial contact, winds up getting about 3. It's 2nd down.
18-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll go again here with Taylor. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down.
Adam Vinatieri for the Colts field goal. A 37-yard attempt.
Fairbairn's kick is good. And the Colts will cut the lead down to 4.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
This taken at the 5. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Jets offense and Anthony Richardson getting ready for their next drive. And he's had things all his way in the first half. Those numbers are sensational. He looks to add to them with another drive here. They'll go play action. It's Richardson. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And he is out of bounds at the 45.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Off the play fake, it's Richardson. He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. So 31 yards on this play. A 2nd big one in a row and another 1st down.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things.
And he's into the end zone yet again. Anthony Richardson, touchdown, New York. So his big first half continues. 3 rushing touchdowns already. Maybe have to start looking at the record book, see if he can do it. The record in a game is 6. Not going for 2, they'll kick the point after. He knocks it through. And the Jets add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead.
17.
So, following the touchdown, the punter man going to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Colts offense getting set to get back to work. They'll do so with 1st and 10. On play action, it is done. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
On 2nd down, Dart. He'll check this one down to Taylor. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this. 3rd and inches. They'll try and run for this. It's Taylor. Oh, he didn't need much, but I don't think he got there. Going to depend on the spot, but it looks like he is short.
It's 4th down.
Here's their punter now, as he's up to punt for Indianapolis. And no run back here. Fair catch taken at the 17-yard line. The Jets offense and Anthony Richardson getting ready for their next drive. He had the touchdown pass earlier, adding to his season total. You get a look at the NFL leaders in touchdown passes to this point this season. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he'd say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up second down. Now, Richardson. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he'll be taken down just shy of the 30. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Out of shotgun. Richardson. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Now Richardson. To the right side here. Pass is caught. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Having a tight end that can contribute in the passing game, Mike, I mean, it just seems like it's become more and more common throughout the entire league. And not only do you have to be reliable, but you have to be athletic enough after the catch to take advantage of some of these targets. So it's exactly what he does here, and you can tell why he's such a big part of this offense.
Now a timeout, Jets. It'll be their second, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. Richardson to throw it here on 1st down. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's close to another 1st down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
It's a gain of 9.
Jets are going to use their 3rd and final timeout here, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. The Jets will send out the field goal unit. His kick is perfect. And the Jets will tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
Really impressive way to close out this first half. I mean, you think about it, Mike, they come away with points. They leave virtually no time remaining for their opponent to possess the ball. And on top of that, they get the ball first coming out of the break, so they'll get a chance here to double up points if they can have a good opening possession in the second half.
Halftime coming up, and we'll take you down to Scott Hanson for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hanson and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the 3rd quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thanks. Probably a tough halftime for the defensive coordinators, trying to do something to slow down these offenses. What a show they put on in the first half. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
The drive begins with a run, and it's home. Through up the sideline at the 45. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
It's a gain of 25 yards.
How about 25 yards to start the drive? First down.
First and 10 at the 47.
Richardson to throw here on first and 10. Quick hitting slant there.
Richardson's pass.
From the 41. Here's second and 4.
6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
Looking to throw. Richardson. Quick throw here is complete. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
That's good for a Jet.
6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
29-yard line.
On first down, it's Richardson.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them. To just a short game.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 5. Now it's Richardson. He'll keep it, and he'll get the first down there. A pickup of about 5 yards.
A gain of 6. That's another Jets first down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Again, here's Hall. And he will get into the end zone. Breece Hall, touchdown, New York. What a season it has been. He's at 28 touchdowns now for the year.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for this second half.
Colts 17.
So, following the touchdown, the punter Mann's going to kick this one away. The return starts from the 5. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Colts offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on 1st down. They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. And this is going to be a Colts first down as the tackle is made right at the 36.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Colts first down.
Out of shotgun. It's Dart. Downfield, that's Johnston. He's got it. And he is out of bounds.
A gain of 24 yards. That's another Colts first down.
Here's Dart on 1st and 10. A short pass taken in by Warren. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. That one complete to Pierce. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That is catch number 60 for the season.
It's a gain of 6.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Give up the middle to Taylor. Tough running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the first down. It'll be 1st and goal.
That's good for a Colts. First down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And they'll get him down right around the 5-yard line.
A
Going to throw here on second down. A look to the end zone, and it's broken up. Incomplete. There was no space, no separation that time. That's going to bring it to third and goal.
Now third and goal.
He'll try to throw it, and here's Dart. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
The threat of making a poor decision and throwing a pick is always in the back of your mind, and while you can't play scared, you do have to play smart. If you can't find an open target, throw the ball away, live for the next down.
They'll go, and here's Dart. And this will pay off. It is caught. Michael Pittman. Touchdown, Indy. It's his third touchdown catch this year.
Yeah, this is not a big surprise here, Mike. You're down big. It's the fourth quarter. You have no choice but to go for it here on fourth down, maintain possession, and they were able to come through.
Fairbairn to add the extra point. It's up and through. And the Colts are able to cut into the deficit.
Colts 24.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. On the return, here's Turpin. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So now the Jets offense ready to take over once more. The lead is a couple of touchdowns as this drive kicks off 1st and 10. On the run, here's Hall. And good hard running there. He'll push his way forward. Gain of about 5.
He's taken down at the 33.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the gun, Richardson. Middle, he's got Tucker. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
It's a gain of 11. And the Jets.
On 1st and 10, here's Richardson.
We're trying to make NFL offense very complicated, Mike, but sometimes it's as simple as this. Get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and just let them do the rest.
At the 50-yard line.
Second down throw for Richardson. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 4.
Here's Richardson. And that is incomplete.
Richardson's pass intended for number 88.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Here's the Indianapolis offense. Now as they get set to take over once more, they need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with 1st down. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. He was looking for Michael Pittman with that one. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
And 10 yards to go.
Out of the gun, here comes Dart. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down. The Colts about set to punt, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. The Jets offense and Anthony Richardson getting ready for their next drive. And he's had it going in the 1st half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now they're trying to keep it going. On the option, here's Hall. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. Sauce Gardner makes the tackle.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Going to try to pick up the first down with his own read.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
His 8th reception of the game, and good for a first down.
That's good for a Jets first down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on 3rd down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. Throwing, Richardson. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Richardson to throw. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
On 2nd down, Richardson was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
They'll go play action. It's Richardson. Taking off, he'll try to... And he's got another one. Anthony Richardson. Touchdown, New York. That is a heartbreaker for the defense. They took away what he wanted to do in the air, Greg, but that scrambling ability gets him to the end zone for the touchdown.
And the reason he was able to take advantage with his legs here, Mike, is he made a fast decision realizing there was nowhere to go with the ball. The amount of guys the defense had in coverage took those passes away. He tucked the ball down, took advantage of the space, and he was able to take it all the way.
Jets 45, Colts 24.
So, following the touchdown, the punter man going to kick this one away. We'll start at the 4. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. The Colts offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. On 1st down, they'll start with Taylor. And he did not want to go down. Good running. Manages to gain 5. From the 25, here's 2nd down and 4. They go right back to Taylor. Oh, yeah. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
It's a gain of 31 yards.
So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Here's Dart. Trying the left side and caught by Pittman. And that'll be good for a gain of about 4 as he is forced out of bounds.
Brings up second and 5.
To the air on second down. Dart. Again, they target Pittman. He's got another catch. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
Good for a Colts.
So as the saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
Come to the line now on second and 2.
8 yards on the pickup.
To the air once more. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
And anytime this offense gets themselves going in the right direction, it just seems like the pass rush finds a way to make a play of their own, and they have completely dominated this game up until this point. I mean, it is no surprise they're playing with the lead as a result.
They need to get this to the 23. Here's third down. Looking to throw. It's Dart. Searching for some kind of seam to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. Fourth down coming up. Going to leave the offense out there for fourth and long. They'll indeed go for it, and it's Dart. He's got his tight end. That's Warren. And he is going to have a Colts first down. Big letdown defensively. They allow him to convert on fourth and long.
21 yards. First down, Colts.
Throwing is Dart. Quick throw, taken in. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Gain of 9. Brings up second and 1.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Taylor. And the Colts are going to have first and goal. Good running. Gets them down to about the 2-yard line.
Colts, first down. First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Taylor. He'll get this forward. No signal. They're going to mark him down at the 1.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal.
The ball a little closer now. It is second and goal. Dart going to keep this on his own read, and he'll go down back at the 4-yard line.
I think this is one of those cases, Mike, where simple is better than creative. They try to get fancy, and not only do they not get the ball into the end zone, they don't even get the ball back to the original line of scrimmage. We're going to see here, this could end up costing them 6 points.
Out of shotgun. It's Dart. It is brought in the end zone. Michael Pittman. Touchdown, Indianapolis. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
31.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Jets offense and Anthony Richardson getting ready for their next drive. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Quickly to the outside and complete. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
First down. First and 10 at the 42.
On play action, Richardson. There's that man again. Another catch. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. He has been busy. 9 receptions on the game in that one. A first down. Here's first and 10. Out of shotgun, Richardson. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. And even 30 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2 at the Colts 4-yard line.
Now Richardson. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Jets. And with that touchdown pass, he draws even with the Hall of Famer Peyton Manning. Most touchdown passes in a single season. They share the record now with 55 each. They'll line it up to kick the extra point. He's got it. And the Jets will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So, following the touchdown, the punter man going to kick this one away. Jackson now to return it. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Colts offense ready to take over possession of the football. Things not looking good. But see if we get the turnaround going here. We'll start this drive with first down. Now, Dart. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
It's second down and 10.
Dart. The open man is Johnston. He's got it. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one. And it's going to set up third down.
To Quentin Johnston. A gain of 4, and it's third down.
Throwing, Dart. He gets this one complete to Johnston.
A gain of 15 yards.
To the air again goes Dart. He's going to keep it himself. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. First and 10.
15 more yards. That's another Colts first down.
Dart going to fake the give and hold on to it. And he'll be met in the backfield and drop behind the line of scrimmage.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up second and 12.
On the ground, it's Taylor. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So third down, forthcoming.
Taylor, the ball carrier. Dallas Turner on the tackle.
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. And that is incomplete. Quentin Johnston, the man he was looking for on that one. And it's going to lead to fourth down.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down, really nice play.
He gets this one complete to Pittman.
A gain of 17 yards. That's another Colts first down. First and 10 at the 21.
On the give, this is Taylor. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
He's taken down.
It is second and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Now it's Taylor. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. Third and 5.
16-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up third.
Out of the gun, here comes Dart. He's going to pick up the first down and more.
That's good for a Colts first down. First and goal at the 9-yard
They'll
line.
run here with Taylor. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and
It's
goal.
a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal.
To throw is Dart. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
A loss of 9 yards. It's
2 minutes
third down
remain
and
in
goal.
the fourth quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports. After this, they're in 4-down territory for sure, but what can they do on this one? It's third and goal. They'll try to throw it, and here's Dart. The right side, that is hauled in by Warren. This has been quite the drive. 3 points, kind of feel like a letdown, so they're going to go for it here on fourth and goal. They'll go, and here's Dart. That is incomplete. The defense coming up big in the red zone. It's a turnover on down.
It's a turnover.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop it for no gain yet again. And now it's third down.
On the play. It's third and 10.
They'll go again with Hall. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line. And it's fourth down.
It's fourth down. Bring man in.
So this one in the win column for the Jets. They finished the season on a high note, so now they'll have the week off as the #1 seed. Get back to it in 2 weeks for the divisional round of the playoffs. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.